Hello everybody, welcome to a new Train Sim World 5 video. So I made a while back a YouTube short of this train here pulling into the station, to a station. And it actually got a lot of traction, a lot of comments, and I figured it was finally time to actually do this route. Now this, I need to make sure everything is right. Make sure the brakes are off. So this route is a custom-made one that I created. Let's see. We getting some forward motion. No, we're not, because I think I didn't close the door yet. Okay, no, lock the doors. Making sure all the brake is released. There we go. We got forward motion now. We are going. We're leaving. Turn the bell on. I'm going to turn the lights on dim because it is snowing. I figured why not make it snow for this particular scenario. Get a whole shot of the train. So my goal when I created this scenario was to make it look a little more realistic. I know it's contradicting itself with the engines I have on the front and rear. Reason is I actually do not have the locomotive that this person created to be the counterpart to these cars. They are from different packs. Now I do have the New Jersey Transit expansion, and he created them on those cars, but I believe it's one of the not the CalRail, but the other one, the Metrolina, that you get with Train Sim 4. I think you can buy them now individually. But it's that particular Metrolina pack that has the same paint on their locomotives to make it all match. I was very disappointed when I couldn't do that. So I went with the next best thing, and the locomotives are actually from the Boston Commuter. I believe it's the Boston Commuter pack, the newer one that came out, not the one that was Northeast Corridor. And also the most important part, you've seen by the M9 sitting, well, you may have seen the M9 sitting next to me. That was, so this is all part of the Long Island Railroad commuter. So we hit the speed limit. We are a little bit behind schedule because I couldn't figure out, I panicked with trying to get it to go. Railroad crossings now. So I'm going to do my best not to overshoot a station. Between the snow and this being a big heavy diesel, unlike the EMUs that run on the route. Back to the realism aspect that I was trying to go for. I took the time and I have added a lot of trains coming towards me, because that is one thing I feel like that Train Sim World definitely missed, was the sure feel of the trains, like the rush of it, I guess. Like, it always felt a little deserted, especially when you got to like Jamaica and there was nothing there. Jamaica, usually there's always one, if not two, even three trains pulling in at the same time. And I get it, I'm on the Xbox, so I'm a little bit limited. I have limitations. But definitely, it just still felt like it was kind of missing. So with this particular route, it actually kind of fills that void like you do. Let's go full speed. You actually do get that sense of feel of there being, you know, you're not the only one out there type feeling. We're coming towards a station. Let's turn the bell on while we go through it. Speed limit here is 80. It's going to drop when we get closer to Mineola. Fast now. Now I did get on my YouTube short, I did get a question asked, and it was about the braking system, and it made my brain melt because I don't know that much. Like, I know them like from a fan, like I guess strictly a fan point of view of trains, and playing it in the game. When they asked me the question, my brain kind of melted too, and I was like, well, it brakes like it's supposed to. Like, not difficult to drive is, I guess, what I'm going with. There's some locomotives that it makes me want to smash my head against the keyboard or controller or even a desk trying to figure it out. Yep, we are a little bit behind as we have our first oncoming train leaving Mineola. Means I have to start applying some brake. That's the independent brake. I need automatic brake. We release the independent and really hit the brakes now. I am going to I can't overshoot my first station. No. Come on, big boy. Whoa up. Whoa up. I know Mineola is a lot longer than what I need it for. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I'm going to completely overshoot the first station. Good job, me. I've already failed my first task. Here's an Easter egg for anybody that has lived on Long Island more than 30 years. I'll go outside the car so you can see. That was honestly something I threw in there for fun. I figured somebody would like that. I am sorry to anybody in the first 4 cars, 4.5 cars, pretty much the whole train at this point. You are all walking in the snow because I wasn't paying attention once again. I wish I could remember the person that created this paint, because I would definitely give him a shout out. Granted, he created it and he calls it the Fair Island Railroad, which is great. I think I read on his description of it that they copyrighted it, which is honestly crazy that, you know, a game does that. We have another oncoming train. This one I think stops here. See if I can get into position really quick. As this train is leaving, we have an M9 pulling in the other direction. Which, see how I'm spinning the tires, spinning the wheels. That one is going to, I can't tell, it's probably a Hicksville now? Yeah, Hicksville. I don't think the game gives you the other options. So there's my one blunder. We're going to get that. We got it out of the way. And we're just now. But we are a little bit behind. So we're going to try to make up some of that time. But if not, it's okay. So the goal, the imaginary goal here is I'm going to tell you the imaginary goal that I cannot remember. So there are 2 trains waiting for us at Jamaica. One's going to Penn Station. The other one is going to Brooklyn, which it's been so long since I've played Train Sim World for a video. I am blanking out on basic information that I should know. But that you know, that's the goal, is to get there so our passengers can get off of our train, which we're going to pretend is coming from Patchogue. Unfortunately, we can only go as far as Hicksville in the game, so this is a Patchogue to Jamaica train. Those are real. And all the trains are represented. I better slow down now. I'm gonna do it again. I am completely failing this scenario. I am not that bad of a driver, I swear. I am too busy talking and trying to remember everything. Stop. Don't overshoot it. Don't overshoot it. I overshot it. I somehow did not overshoot it, and there goes another bi-level in the other direction. Same cars. Yep, I'm not going to get hired by the Long Island Railroad anytime soon at this rate. Oh, God. I had one job, and that was to entertain you people. I think I'm doing that aspect, but I've now lost my job as a engineer. But yes, all three trains that you can buy are all represented, and then some little Easter eggs I added. Like, okay, Floral Park. Like where I first missed at Mineola. That was supposed to be the best representation that I could do of the old diesels that used to run. I think they started in, like, you know what, I'm not even going to take a guess because it was before my time. I want to say the 60s. I know I wasn't even double digits yet. I was like 5, 6, and they were still on the tracks running. And I knew that they were very old. And here we go. So this Floral Park is a very short distance from our last stop. I tried to choose like just between important stations and decent sized gaps. Like, of course, just about, a lot of trains are going to stop at Floral Park. A lot of trains are going to stop at Mineola. You can see we are on a climb now. Unfortunately, when they came out with this for Train Sim World 5, they never updated the third rail, the third track. So we're still limited to just the two, and then they gave us the M9s, which is great. I hope eventually we will have this train in real life, but an actual expansion for it. So I'm going to start hitting the brakes now. I'm going to go slowly. We already have an M9 waiting for us ahead. With us being so far behind. But this is I think this is the shortest station that we stop at. Full service. Oh, I did better, but ooh, damn! I would have allowed that one not to miss, but that one, oh. It's not so bad, okay? If you're skinny, you can get out. Another M9 to Hicksville. And there it is now just leaving. It took me a little bit to get used to those, the noise that one makes. The departure status, I don't think it tells us. So yeah, this is the smallest platform we stop at. We barely fit. I will have to figure out a way to upload this scenario onto Train Sim World for everyone to play. Okay, so we are now, next stop is Jamaica, platform 2. So we are leaving. And, at the same time as us leaving, we have an M3 coming through the station. Because, you know, who doesn't like a good train race? Granted, this is still like an uphill climb for this train. I'm spinning them. I don't have the grip in the snow. But who doesn't like a good train race? There's the end of it. But it does make a stop, and I had to do it that way to keep it over there onto that track. One thing I would like to see in Train Sim World, especially with the scenario creators that they got, is for us to get the ability to choose what track the trains run on. Because then that will add a huge, like, creative boost to it, I guess is what I'm looking for. Like, luckily with the Long Island Railroad, I kind of know my way around the stations. So if I know if I make a train go this way, it's going to be on this track. Where the next one that I'm working on, I posted some pictures up on Instagram, is Metro North. And once again, the painting community on there, fantastic, because the M3 and the M4, except for the roof, look exactly the same. So, of course, the paint community has made M4s, which are your New Haven line on that. And they also have tried with the to make M8s out of M7s. I'm hoping some people switch over to the M9. But if not, that's no big deal. Like, but that's the other project. I don't know when I'm going to do stuff with that, though. It's a lot harder because it's really just 2 paths, if that. You're pretty good, though. We're a little bit behind still, but you know. We're still trucking. We're training. We're training. That's what we're doing. That can be taken lots of ways. We're training like driving a train, or we're training like we're learning how to drive the train. I think we will still make it on time. It's going to be a lot closer than what normally happens. We're so far behind that we won't actually see the Babylon-bound train. Unless we just... I am not near it yet. I'm like looking for it, and I'm like, that's not even it. So yeah, if you're actually on time, unfortunately, you're a little bit ahead of the M3, so sometimes it's hit and miss if you see it or not. And then you have right here, you'll actually see the Babylon bound train, which, if I over. I don't see it at all, so I think we, unfortunately, we're so far behind, we don't even get to see that one. Beep. Okay, so, where we gotta actually slow down now. We have a, 20-mile-an-hour signal coming up. Why was I on I was on the wrong brake again. Independent brake don't work. On the upside though, I think we still have enough time to start blowing up. We're still a little fast, but we're slowing down now. We really want to try to get to 15 board though, because that's where the tracks, switching tracks are. There we go. And we just come in just blazing. So I think it's 14.5 is when these when the trains that we are connecting to leave. There is a where are you going? Are you Babylon? Can't take. Oh shit! I hit the wrong button. No, I hopped out the train. Let's see really quick. We can fly over there. Oh, I can't fly any farther. Damn. I might be Long Beach bound. Alright, are we pulling in though? We may have barely made it on time. And this is one thing I always thought was something with the. Okay, so, dang, I did change that. But we have a Penn Station bound on our right and a Brooklyn bound on our left on track 4, so they gotta hustle to get over there. One thing that's always, at least when I lived in New York and rode the Long Island Railroad a lot, some of the trains like this one in particular I have that I'm pulling in right now, it would be on the middle track like this kind of. Release the brake and now full brake. Full brake. I don't want to overshoot here because it's a red light. Oh, look at that coming in. We have two trains pulling in at the same time over there. I'm going to open up both doors so everybody can get out on either side they need to. I don't know why the train has gone pitch black right there before the station. But this is one of those things that I was saying that Train Sim World felt like it was lacking, was this. Like as I pull in, we have two more trains coming in. Now that I got distracted, but some trains at Jamaica will actually be open like this, and they'll tell you to go through the train to get to the other platform. All right, so we actually barely got there in time. So we're gonna now lock the doors on each side. And we have we completed it. You know, it's a short scenario. You know, Mineola, New Hyde Park, Floral Park, and Jamaica, only 4 stops. So if you want to do a replay service from, oh, it doesn't let me what's it called? Free roam. Well, dang. Yeah, but it doesn't let you I lost my train of thought again. The struggle's real. It's not a long scenario. If you want something quick, it's a good one. Hopefully you guys will drive better than I did. But But that's it for this Train Sim World video. I hope everybody has enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.